This is so much, bro. Too many fucking cakes right now. Yo. You gotta chill the fuck out, bro. I'm not even gonna read it yet because I want to see if they're just doing stuff after. Reduce healing to energy 75 to 60. Okay, we're not gonna read any of this right now. I'm not gonna read any of this right now. I'm not. If I see Wanda in front of me, I'm gonna automatically hold on. They buffed Elsa. They buffed Elsa. I'm dead, bro. Dark Seal cannot be cast while Mystic Projection's active, though doing so will prematurely cancel the... Like, why even bother? Why is this character even in the game? Why is this character even in the game? I just don't understand why you had this character in the game. What's the point? What's the point? Not reading any of these. 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 Thanks for watching. Okay. First page. All right. To perfectly sync with the gameplay changes, we're reducing the damage to energy conversion. So Vanguards and Duelists lose a whopping 15... Wow, wait, look at that. Reduce damage to energy from 75 to 55. So that's an even bigger jump than Vanguards and Duelists. So now strategists really have to hone in on healing for a lot more for ult charge. Okay, I fuck with it. I like it. Regenerate shields operate using the exact same logic as base health. Any mechanic that relies on base health like percentage or percent base damage will apply identically. They possess a powerful property. If you manage to avoid taking damage for 5 seconds, meaning if you can avoid damage for 5 seconds, you'll start regenerating. You'll now begin regenerating it. Okay. It's linearly multiplicative. Angela, reduce her health by 100, gave her 200 regenerative shields. So now, and they removed the anchor. So I think she has the same amount of health regardless, but now she has 200 regenerative shield, which is good because she's an in-and-out character, doesn't have to rely on healing as much. Remove the team up anchor. Okay. His base health, Dinosaur's base health went up 100. Increased the damage, crit hit damage reduction by another 10% because hella Phoenix Punisher would just counter this guy and he would be useless. Remove the anchor. So the 100 is just from the anchor. Increase the reduced ultimate energy gain for enemies damaging or allies healing Devil Dinosaur. So you don't gain as much if you hit him or heal him. Understandable. I like that. I don't mind it. So Cap, they just redistributed his health into 300 regenerative shields, so now he could just go in and out. They removed his health. They nerfed him by 100. I don't mind. That's fine. That's a good change. Captain America can just live too long. His damage is not the problem. He could just live way too long, so too much. That's it. Remove out the anchor and just give him his full health. He has no regenerative shield. So Strange, they increased his HP by 75, increased his value of his shield 150. They nerfed his health by 25 in totality because they removed the 100 anchor, so it wasn't a linear 100, but they still gave him some back. Whatever. When Invisible Woman is selected, his shield value gains another 150, so he gains 1,000 shield value. That's insane. So that's where he got his fucking power from. From these changes, Angela gets better, Cap gets a little worse, Groot's the same, Dinosaur gets a little better, Doctor Strange gets a little better. Thor, I'm kind of scared of these changes, but we'll see. Slightly increase the travel distance of an uncharged quick cast Storm Surge. Is that his dash? I don't like that. I don't like that. That means he could push him back farther, and I don't like that. He could already push back enough. He's a little annoying. Increase the damage of Hammer Throw, and increase the damage on return. So more damage, increase bonus health, and then reduce base health to give him regenerative shield. So he's the exact same, except now all of his numbers are better. Okay. Maybe this will help. Maybe he'll actually not be completely useless, but this character is toxic in the case of good characters or good players, and I don't like facing that. I don't think that's really fun to face. But he's not the best, and I understand. I just think he's annoying when you get to face someone that is fucking a crack addict on him. Increases bonus health provided by his right click by 50. Okay, that's fine. He has no shields. Slightly reduce the backswing when using his ult, so it's less time for him to kind of wind it up, so he could just immediately cast it, especially after using the leap. Slightly increase the vertical detection at the end to prevent launch enemies from unexpectedly being able to use their moving abilities. I didn't know what that means. That seems more like a bug fix, but it definitely helps him. Vanguard, increase his single shot by 2 and by 1 when upgraded, so more damage. His AoE damage reduction is now increased for allies and himself. He got a health buff. Well, the anchor just got removed, so he got health buff. Okay, so his AoE does more damage reduction and he does more damage. Okay, I have to see. He was just toxic as fuck before because he just infinitely lived. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, but I don't mind him being good because whatever when he's good. It's not annoying. Doesn't control games. Increase heavy blow damage from 40 to 45. Okay, it has M1. They just flat out said, okay, so on top of the team ups, he's gonna do even more damage. That's like this is my brother's patch. This is my brother's patch, bro. This is literally his patch. Increase the M1 damage. Increase the energy cost. Ooh, that's a nerf. Increase the energy cost of his ult, which is whatever he does. Okay, that's not the worst because it's just a compensation nerf because he does more damage, so he's just gonna be able to charge it faster. So they need to increase it. Okay, that's fine. Reduce his base health to 400 and give him 300 regenerative shield, and then they removed his 100. So they reduced his health technically, but the 300 regenerative shield is pretty good because he's in and out a lot, so he doesn't have to get fully healed. Rogue, reduce the damage reduction provided by 5. Okay, good, because that was kind of a problem. She would kind of just live everything. Reduce the maximum damage. Okay, I don't mind that because good rogues would just combo you and kill you if you just hit her. She gets 220 regenerative shield. Okay. She got a big health nerf. That's kind of insane though. I don't think she should have gotten it that big. Reduce base health from 675 to 500. Add 250 regenerative shield. So they removed a lot of health. 175 and then remove the anchor. Okay, so they just they nerfed him 75 health. That's a pretty decent chunk. I feel like he needs that because again he just lives forever. Guy just lived forever. Like I feel like every tank, with the exception of Thor, literally got a health nerf, and Dinosaur. But Dinosaur needs it. He has no shielding. So, reduce base heal from 275 to 150. Add 125 regenerative. So they just redistributed 125 to regenerative. That's pretty good. Increase fortune cap to 1200. Increase the odds of securing a high fortune payout when using the tablet of destinies. Remove team of anchor. 120 regenerative shield, better like capabilities, and now she can stack coins, which is good for her. And I guess like before, like she wouldn't be able to get as much money from her attacks. Reduce base health from 275. Okay, they just gave the health pack as regenerative shield. All right, Cyclops changes. Let's see. Increase the cooldowns of his propulsion burst and optic ascent from 12 to 15. So his movement abilities, he loses the damage. Reduce. Okay, so I did notice it. His M1 does a lot less damage now. That 4 damage is a pretty big amount. And then okay, so they just nerfed his overall damage. That's a pretty good change. I think he's like okay. I don't think he was like, oh my god, he needs to be the fucking strongest thing in the world. But I didn't think he needed to be the weakest thing in the world because I thought he was already okay. You play your typical into like shield slop, you know, counter, and then you're fine. But 4 damage is a lot. I feel like he does lose a lot of ground in the meta, but we'll see. Maybe he's just not as oppressive. Hawkeye. Slightly increase the damage scaling of piercing arrow, though the maximum fully charged damage remains unchanged. Increase the speed by 10 and its max speed by 15. Ew. Sure, because that's what I needed. I needed to get one shot a lot fucking easier and a lot fucking sooner and a lot more frequently, I guess. Daredevil reduced base health from 300 to 150. Gave him, okay, they just gave him 150 regen shield and removed the damage boost. Duelist Deadpool only got a damage boost nerf, which is fucking horrific because that shit is the DPS Deadpool is the most broken character in the game, but whatever. I guess I'll take it because sure he hopefully won't do as much damage. They didn't give him any compensation buffs. I don't mind. I don't. People are probably gonna be mad at the next fucking 2 or 3. All 3 of my characters I know are about to get buffed, but we'll see. I don't know why they buffed Elsa. Increase her. So this is what Lala was making fun of me about. I'm always reloading because you can only fire 4 times, but now you can fire 6 times with Elsa. That's a pretty big deal. There's so many times I'm reloading or I have to reload. Getting those 2 extra chances to finish someone off is so good. Increase Helix advanced cooldown a second though. I think that's her dash. I think that's her regular dash, which is okay. And then when Devil Dinosaur is selected as a team up partner, she does even more damage. Okay. But her ammo being increased is actually really good. I like that. I don't mind the 1 second cooldown buff. That's a compensation nerf. I don't care. That's fine. Elsa's still good as fuck. All right. There's a lot of hella changes. Increase the Night Sword Thorn base damage from 70 to 80. I think that's her M1. I think. So if that's her M1. No. That's not her M1, right? That can't be her M1. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of fucking damage to just give back to her. Adjust the damage fall off from starting at 18 meters and reducing to 70%. So at 18 meters, reducing 70% at 30 meters. To starting at 18 meters and reducing to 75% at 35. Okay. I did notice it says removes her fat 15% damage boost. I'll have to see. I don't know if this like flat out gives her the ability to 2-tap again. I don't know if the damage boost basically made it so she was doing 75 and 70% at 35 meters. But her damage from afar is a lot better. Like that's just uncontested. Like now it's a lot better from afar. I think Hela's role or niche as a hit scanner should be the long range hit scanner. The farther away you are, the more damage she does. You have to be in her face to do damage. So that makes sense that she would be the best as in front of any hit scanner as a long range like 2-tapper. She's the best counter for flyers in that case. She's the best counter to certain front to back comps. But the moment you start playing dive, then it's a problem. But it's hilarious now. She can now fly freely in any direction along the profile. I'm very curious as to what that's going to look like. Because now can I just fucking like steer myself as a fucking car? Because that would be low-key broken. That gives Hela a lot more options, and that's really good. That's a really good change for the character. It makes her a lot more fun. But that's disgusting. I kind of gonna miss my insta birds in certain directions. But damn, Hela's gonna be. I feel like she's gonna be good again. She's gonna be good, and I don't mind that because I really like playing Hela. Reduce base health. Okay, so just giving her a regeneration. Oh, they buffed her. They gave her 25 more health. I've been asking for her to have 275 for so long. Like 275 is such a massive difference, and as a brawler diver, it just made no sense why Magic had such low health. That's a really good change. Okay, so all three of my characters got buffed. Okay, let's see. Moon Knight. Ugh. Increase his crescent dart damage by 2. Increase his ult charge. Okay, fire and removes damage boost. Okay. So they just compensate for the damage boost loss, and they basically nerfed his ult. Okay, cool. Fuck it. Fuck you, Moon Knight. I don't give a fuck. Increase the ult damage 140 to 150, and remove team up damage. Okay. So she's gonna overall do less damage. Her ult's gonna do more damage, but overall she's gonna do less damage, which it is okay. Anybody that they're flat out removing like damage from or the anchor bonus from is just more so just a flat nerf. Like they did it with Daredevil. Daredevil now just does straight up less damage, which is funny as fuck. But like that's just what it is. Like she's gonna do less damage, so she's not gonna be as like cancerous, I hope, but we'll see. Star-Lord, wow. Oh, are these nerfs? Are these nerfs? This would be great if these are nerfs. Remove the 25 bonus health gained upon using Stellar Shift. I like that. I think a Stellar Shift was his little fucking right click. Good. Because go fuck yourself. You're actually the worst Star-Lord. I hate Star-Lords. And then reduce base health and give him a generous shield. I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see. Hopefully Star-Lord is not fucking just dominating games. Psylocke. Increase her single hit by a damage. Okay, is she getting the team up anchor? Oh, she wasn't a team up anchor. So she got buffed damage wise. She's getting regenerate shield. When Emma Frost is selected, increase the bonus health granted by her right click by 5. And when Cloak and Dagger, increase the single hit damage by 2 in totality. That's pretty good. Not bad. Alright. Punisher. These better be nerfs. Adjudication. They nerfed it a damage. I like it. Reduce deliverance damage by 0.5. I don't like it. That should have been more. He should not be one-tapping anybody with shotgun, even in close range. Go fuck yourself. He shouldn't be doing that. When Daredevil is selected, and they just give him the damage back. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. This isn't good enough nerf. I don't like that. Punisher's too strong. He's too good. He's too good in every situation. The Punisher is what people think Scarlet Witch is. Just this no brain character that you can make work in every single situation as long as you have half a brain. That's literally Punisher. Scarlet Witch is just trash. And now, her seal can now be cast while she's in her phase. Like, that's stupid to me. Like, at first I really thought that she was from the trailer that she moved a lot faster in the phase, and they didn't even do that. But this is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for that they're literally just reworking her, so this is like the only change they're gonna give her for now. Because otherwise this character's still trash and they need to completely overhaul the character still as well. It's interesting that the Black Widow changes aren't here, but whatever. Storm. More damage in wind form. And they removed it. Okay, they didn't change her much at all. I thought they were about to give her a shit ton of buffs. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind it. And then Iron Man, they removed his team up anchor bonus. They reduced his damage of both his single and dual repulsors by 5. Wow, they just nerfed his damage all around. That's funny. So, okay, yeah, that makes sense though. They literally just reduced all his damage, base damage, just because his team ups are just disgusting and they just give him more damage anyways. Okay, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. Iron Man's gonna be a low-key good pick, but I don't know, only because of how good the hit scans are. We'll see though. We'll see though. Maybe it might be a fire meta again with all those new team ups and more playability as a DPS now with certain healing team ups. Strategist Deadpool got nerfed because they just flat out removed the healing boost. They increased Ultron's healing again because that's what he needs. More healing. Totally. Whatever, Ultron. Ultron's already annoying. You already know my opinion on Ultron. Adam increases health to 275. That's a big deal. When Ultron is his team up, he gets more ammo. Oh, but they reduce his damage. I don't mind it. He does more healing now, technically, especially with the team up. So, White Fox nerfs, hopefully. Increased Spirit Sanctuary cooldown by 3. I think that's the melee form. If the support main in my chat can confirm that, I don't know that's the case, but I think that's the case. Which is pretty good. That's the TP. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Pretty sure. Okay. If that's a TP, it's a shield. Okay, I don't mind it. They removed her anchor healing boost. And then they buffed her ult. Sure. You know what? Okay. Why do I even bother? They looked at this character, said she doesn't need a nerf, and they're like, okay, bye. Like, okay. Sure. I'm sure. So they removed Mantis's team up healing boost when Star-Lord selected a team up partner, enhanced the healing output of her flower from 10 base to 5 more base and 0.5% more percentage. So when Star-Lord is her partner, she just flat out does more healing. When Adam is her partner, after casting Natural Anger, which is the damage boost, increase her self-healing from 12 to 17. Okay. So when she uses her damage boost, then she's healing more. Okay. Mantis is going to be a little bit better, especially in duo supports, especially with Adam. Luna, remove the 10% damage boost from number... Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Is Flank Luna dead? Hopefully. Hopefully Flank Luna and DPS Luna is dead. Remove the 10% damage boost, but it amplifies your healing. I don't mind that. Increase the healing boost provided to an attached ally 5%. Snowflake your DPS people, or snowflake yourself now for the heal. Now you can't do it to do damage. Pieces of shit. Fucking Luna players, you know who you are out there. All y'all know who you're out there. And they removed her healing boost, so whatever. They compensated it. She no longer does increase damage. It was always a stupid fucking addition that they gave her damage for no reason. They just encouraged it for no reason. Sue increased the healing provided. Sure. Okay, that's okay. Never mind then. Why did they buff? They didn't buff. It's a compensation. So she's losing 15% healing, but they just readjusted it, so it's flat now. So I think it's the same. Anybody who got just nerfed, like we saw with Daredevil and Deadpool as support, where they just flat out remove the anchor and they don't do compensation buffs, are a flat nerf. But if they adjust the flat numbers while removing the anchor, then it's just a readjustment, so they could just get rid of the anchor. So that makes sense. Like same thing with Gambit. Like those Gambits are like that change is not a buff. It's just a removal. It's just a removal. Rocket. Hopefully this is a nerf. Increase the energy cost from 4,000 to 43. Beautiful. Add distance-based fall-off logic. Wow. Damage and boost and bonus health decay. Beautiful. Increase the healing amount when in repair mode. Okay. So I bought... Okay. Never mind. I was about to say that this is a stupid change. They just bought the healing for no reason. But they gave his ult fall off and they increased the ult charge. Now, Rockets can't do that bullshit where they're ulting all the way off to the side and you just get all the space for free because he could just put it in a really good spot. No, now you gotta play close to it. I like that change. I like it a lot. Now you gotta fucking place it on the ground. The closer you place it to your team, the better. And now people have to focus it better. And I like that. I like the change a lot. I see these Cloak and Dagger changes. I swear to God, these better all not be buffs. increase your healing, but the anchor did it. Okay, so this is a compensation buff. I feel like that's a lot of healing increases when they just only remove the 15% healing. They increase the direct and spell field from your M1. They increase the one-time healing from the veil, the bubble, and they increase dagger storm, which is the cape. So she does a lot more healing on all her abilities, but they remove the anchor. I don't know if this flat out is the same, but probably. Okay, cool. And that's all the changes.